Hello, ladies and gentle guardians, and welcome to another episode of Fireteam Icarus, a Dungeons and Destiny podcast. Dungeons and Destiny, made by Velvet Fan Games, is a reimagining of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition to fit the Destiny setting. This is a homebrew campaign that blends both fantasy and Destiny elements and takes place in an alternate storyline, and does not follow any current storyline of the Destiny universe. Velvet Fan Games and Fireteam Icarus are not affiliated in any way with Bungie. We just love Dungeons & Dragons as well as Destiny, and we do this for fun. However, if you like what you see here today and want to support the channel, best way to do that is give us a follow. We go live every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and previous episodes are uploaded to YouTube and Spotify the day before, so you can get caught up on what's been happening. Come join our community Discord where you can meet some of our awesome community members and chat with the cast of Fireteam. Something's funny going on over there. Chat with the cast of Fireteam Icarus and do lots of cool stuff.
Nikki's stream, it's so different. It's just so
Are we? All right. I guess.
Sorry,
the 10 minutes didn't get the giggles out of the way.
No, it didn't.
I'm good.
Anyway,
it's John's fault. It's not me. No.
Last we left off, a Fireteam Dauntless Blade were in the midst of celebrating the dawning until everything stopped, literally and metaphorically. Day instantly turned to night, and the Vex began to flood the streets of New Reese. After disrupting the Vex incursion, the party quickly learned from Osiris that the Vex have plunged the material plane into a simulation, one where the sun never rises. However, unlike this time, the source of the simulation isn't stemming from the Vex network, but rather the Feywild. The party needs to reach the Feywild. Party needs to reach
failure.
reach the Feywild, and destroy the Vex mine, creating this simulation. Only problem is reaching the Feywild. Eris Morn proposed a way into the Feywild, a golden age space station called the Cocytus, that was created with the purpose of opening portals called keyholes into other dimensions to observe and study them. This could be the way into the Feywild. With no other options, the party ventured into the void, later finding the abandoned station, which now is in possession of the Hive. After the first collapse, the station was claimed by Crota's Hive and created gateways into his throne world. But after the fall of Crota, the station ceased to create keyholes into his throne world, or so they thought, until activating it again. The keyhole glowed with a malevolent green, and the Hive began to pour through. A visage of Crota named Thalnox stepped through, and with relative ease, the party really fucking destroyed him. The portal was shut down the portal was shut down and the Hive were no longer a threat, but a new problem arose. A keyhole could not be created to reach the Feywild due to the limited database it had. Eris encouraged Lorelei to focus her Fey magic through the portal, and would hopefully create one. Lorelei focusing her magic and flashing the portal open, creating a gateway into the Feywild. Upon entering, they are met with a beautiful scenery, a cascade of color and vibrancy.
I'm gonna keep count.
Okay. Are you counting the first one or?
The one just a second ago, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the one before stream.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
And sorry. Upon entering, they are met with a beautiful scenery of a cascade of color and vibrancy. In the far distance is the moon oak. Floating just above it is the traveler. Just as the keyhole closes behind them, they hear a familiar voice call out. It's all the way over there. Oh.
Well, that's an interesting thing to say.
Anyways. They hear a familiar voice call out. You all turns to see Evie sitting on a rock nearby wearing a dark hood and monochrome colored clothing underneath. I'm glad to see you all made it.
That makes one of us. How'd you get here before us?
I know you hold hostility towards me, and rightfully so. But please allow me to explain myself.
You have 5 minutes.
She
After
looks,
that, I don't care to listen anymore.
She looks directly to you, Lorelai. May we talk in private?
Whatever you have to say, you can say it in front of them. Not that I don't trust you, won't harm me. I can't say the same about myself. It's for your safety, not mine.
This concerns only you. I am well aware of the powers you have, and I wouldn't be standing here if I knew it could kill
What?
me.
What concerns me concerns my family as well. I hold no secrets from them. Unless you yourself are afraid to admit your wrongdoings in front of an audience. Wouldn't be the first cowardly thing you've done. Poor Renault.
It's just like, man, I'm so bored of this. Family talk, drama. Where's the
No, no.
action at?
No,
God.
Renault got sick from the teleport. Renault is throwing up from the teleportation.
I've had too much action for one day, man. Get the drama waiting. My world's still spinning. How about you?
But the information that I hold can harm them. If they knew.
I will. Do I have it prepared? I'm sure I do because it hardly ever leaves my prepared spell list. Da 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 da. Oh, I touched a button that I shouldn't have touched, but that's okay. I will spend the 4th level spell. And I will take if you'll give me just a moment. At least it'll keep you in their sight range. And I will cast Private Sanctum, just surrounding Evie and I.
Okay.
So the sound won't travel out, but my allies can still see us, should the need arise. And it's not a solid barrier, it just stops the sounds.
Can you hear us, or is it just like a little dome?
You're used to this, you've dealt with the spell. It is, I don't hear anything that you are all saying.
Okay.
And you cannot hear anything that we are saying.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Okay,
is
sure.
a bubble of, and it stops other things like divination spells and such, but
Thank you.
I'll just be pacing.
I know the first time we met, I wasn't exactly precise. In fact, I was quite vague. However, there's a reason for that. I am not a liar. Well, I am, but this should make things simpler. She moves her cloak to the side and then obscuring everybody else. She holds her empty hand like sort of behind her cloak, obscuring the vision of everybody else. And you see a paracausal shimmer suddenly appearing above her hand is a ghost with a rather unique shell. The ghost bears the unmistakable marks of its prolonged exposure to the enchantments of the Feywild. The outer shell is a delicate blend of opalescent hues shifting and changing like the reflections on the surface of a pond under the dappled light of a magical forest. The colors seem to dance and play, creating an ever-changing pattern that mirrors the timeless and cyclical nature of the Feywild. Embedded within the translucent material and intricate luminescent runes that glow softly, pulsating in rhythm with the ebb and flow of the Feywild's magic. These runes seem to tell a story, capturing glimpses of moments frozen in time within the Feywild's perpetual dance. The shape of the ghost shell is organic, with curves reminiscent of its elegant forms found in nature. Ethereal tendrils extend from the main body, giving the impression of delicate vines or roots woven into its structure. These tendrils sway gently, reacting to the ambient magic of this realm, as if the shell itself is attuned to the rhythmic heartbeat of the Feywild. I assume you've spent enough time in the material plane to know what this is.
Unfortunately.
His name is Samsara. The ghost chirps, floating towards you slightly, still under the being obscured by the cloak, with a cheerful tone in their voice, almost like they're greeting an old friend. Hello, Lorelei. It's nice to meet you again.
What do you mean, again?
Make a history check.
I'm gonna murder all of them. They're all just gonna fucking die in an explosion, and that's okay. You can shut the fuck up over there, because you're gonna die with her. I'm gonna kill you too. You gonna die too. History? That's my strong suit. 25.
As far back as you can remember being in the material plane,
I have a damn good memory.
you do not recognize this ghost at all, despite its unique shell.
Mm-hmm.
Samsara continues saying, "You don't know me, but I know you. I've met you hundreds of times after all. Well, a different you. While unfortunately I cannot share much, I can share this. I am cursed to forever wander the corridors of time, witnessing every outcome of hundreds of different timelines where the Vex have achieved their goal of a perfect universe in their eyes. And that perfect universe," he says in verbal air quotes, "involves eliminating us. I've watched hundreds of you and your friends perish, trying to correct the timeline. I intend to help you find the right one, where the Vex finally lose. The point is this. I know who I was before, and I know how poorly I treated you, and I am sorry. However, I am not that person anymore, I only wish to help so that we may correct the timeline, and I perhaps can finally spend more time with Hugo like I couldn't before. Please let me help.
He doesn't deserve you.
I know.
He doesn't. You will work your ass off to earn his forgiveness, and if he doesn't give it, then fuck you. You make one move out of line, and I will kill you where you stand.
Samsara chirps and says 26. Evie says, shh, not now. Make an
The choice
insight
is
check.
his. Man, I just changed up a fucking character sheet, you son of a bitch. 19.
From the tone of his voice, it sounds like he's been counting how many times he has heard certain lines.
Oh,
Okay, abridged freezer.
6.
So you threatened her 26 times.
26 times. Yeah. It's his decision whether you can travel with us or not. But when we get to the Moonok, if anything is revealed upon that ritual, you will not make it through the tree. And that
I
is not
understand.
my decision, but the spirits of the forest.
I understand.
And I will step out of the little silence room, and I will turn to the rest of the party.
Samsara disappears. Before you do drop
Mhm.
the dome, she says, Hugo cannot know about this, referring to Ghost.
I may have been the wrong person for you to tell then. If he asks, he will know. I don't keep things from him. I don't lie to him, and I will not abandon him as you have. The world will burn before I leave his side. And out
48.
of the out of the private sanctum, I will turn to the entire group. I will say I appreciate every one of you for agreeing to travel here. But the threat still stands that I just so lovingly told our friend over here. This is not the material plane. This is my home, where my people are suffering in conditions that yours are not. And you all want the help. But when we step foot in that village and that grove, if you make so much as one step out of line and become a threat to them, you will never see the material plane again. And that is a promise.
162.
Eh?
I understand.
Hugo.
Yeah?
I leave the choice to you. Do you feel comfortable enough traveling with her? If you say no, she is to walk away.
I'm not sure what y'all spoke of, and I haven't really made up my mind about you yet. But if you think that she is safe, for now, I guess she can accompany us.
She's already been warned. The same as you all were just warned.
Duly noted.
I love you all. But that's my family outside of you. And they've been in poorer conditions than you have for the last several years. Be thankful
go
you have
change
a
that.
warm bed and food.
Oh yeah, they're not going to appreciate our technology, are they?
They're not going to appreciate any of you for a moment, because I can guarantee Lucian went straight back to Finn about a certain condition, and I will just kind of like I will just hold my left arm up.
Yeah, we
He's-
really need to do something.
Well, let me make our travel a little easier. And I will walk up to the tree line and greet the plants as old friends and ask them to part a little bit to make our not difficult terrain travel easier.
Mhm. Okay.
You just keep getting more and more interesting.
You are in my home. They listen to me here.
As you approach the God, I'm forgetting the word.
Tree line?
Yes. The tree line. The plants, like the Red Sea, just part.
Heart.
Granting you a straight shot to the moon oak.
Lorelai's middle name must be Moses.
No.
Whereas before I stated it was gonna take 1 to 2 days to get to Kerselkarn. It'll take roughly 6 to 8 hours to get there. So,
We have 68 hours of travel.
yep.
I'm gonna sprint for an hour and get there.
No.
Who wants to roll me a D100?
Me.
I'm great at those.
A D100?
Yeah.
A D Hondo. Do the D
Good
Hondo.
9.
81.
81's a better number.
So,
Yeah, I like 81.
with no interruptions to your journey, making your way towards the Moon Oak and just staring at this awesome spectacle of this massive world tree and the traveler that floats above it. What are the thoughts that go through all of your head?
That's a weird place to put a rock.
Get your rock off my tree.
Megan, why was your bucket on our door? Why was your door under my bucket?
I miss freaking Josh.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I heard that.
those are the elbows.
Aw.
The first thoughts I have is it's a lot bigger in person. Because I've only seen images. Mine are, you shut up over there.
I've only seen pictures of it.
Yeah.
Not very.
Doesn't really put it into perspective when you put it next to something.
It's a lot different
Yeah.
on Tinder.
It's like
I'm
putting
just
it
glad
up
there's
next,
not two travelers.
it's like putting it next to a Coke can for size. You know, if you trim around the base, it looks bigger.
Image comes with
Here's a
display
banana for
with-
scale.
With a disclaimer, it says not scale to size.
Just mutter under your breath. Mine's bigger.
No, that's what Lorelai thinks.
Forearm holding that apple.
The world tree's bigger.
Call
Moon
from
oak,
the
sorry.
angel
Not a
still.
world tree yet.
It's a moon tree. Moon oak. Moon trees.
Anyway, what I'm actually thinking is, Evie's just been silently following behind us, which makes me very suspicious. Not in a
She's
hostile way, but I
been
don't.
keeping
Don't
a
get it.
very respectful distance while all of you guys are more towards the front gathered. She is more farther towards the back with a good, I'd say, 50 feet behind y'all, keeping a respectful distance.
I assume Lorelai is leading this, and just kind of trailing us through the path or whatever.
I'm sticking extremely close.
I don't trust the forest. They whisper sweet nothings to me. It's weird.
I don't consent.
I do not consent to sweet nothings.
We'll walk up next to Lorelai and Hugo. I'm gonna look at Hugo. Do you mind if I speak to Lorelai for a moment?
He nods in respect and kind of gives a little bit of distance.
Not really slowing in pace, just kind of matching up with Lorelai. You mentioned stepping out of line.
Mm-hmm.
My life has been one where there's been no such line. I do not wish it to happen, but I am not always in control of what I do.
Lorelai, you can make an Arcana or Insight check.
Definitely not insight. Definitely Arcana, because I have a +10 to Arcana. I am a wizard for a reason.
We don't do people
22.
skills here.
22. I
Powered
am book
by
nerd, not people nerd.
empowered by the magic of the Feywild, you delve deep into Renault's not like
Intent.
actually. Sorry.
The intent behind his words.
Yes. As you focus your magic, you sense a darker magic emanating from Renault.
The traveler being here. I remember when it was taken. Well, we thought it destroyed. And that was the worst night of my life. And every night since. This thing. I believe I have a handle on it, but it is strong. And I do not wish you or your people harm. I wish to help. But if I become a harm, You must stop me. By any means.
You made a grave mistake upon your introduction to me. One that many people have made. Those outside of the Feywild do not understand my capabilities. I have your name, Renault. And it seems like something else is bending you to its will. Should that happen, we'll find out if my ability to bend you to my will is stronger.
I hope it is.
And if not, then my people come first. They come first. You've given me no reason to not trust you so far. Arctos needs a friend like you. That being said, don't mistake his kindness for trust. He's been hurt enough.
It is clear. You all have suffered, and no suffering. I can see it. I appreciate your kindness, and I know that it is not to be mistaken.
You don't seem one for fights, more so than the rest of us. You seem a bit hesitant to start them, though you will finish them. Osiris and Eris are like this.
Not gonna lie,
They're
I
important.
completely forgot that they were with you.
I didn't. They are important to what we're doing here. Their knowledge is invaluable. We know Vex loom in places we may not even see at the moment. Guard them? Should I tell them to run? Because I know the safest places for them to be. I trust you'll take care of them.
I'm honored. I will do so.
Don't touch that plant. It will eat you. Like motion to a plant he was about to step on.
Just
Break
take
the
a
tension
longer-
just a little bit.
I completely forgot that Eris and Osiris were with you, but
I didn't.
now that
So
I
yes,
remembered,
they were threatened too. They were threatened too. So
what about you, Arctos?
Not much going through his head. He's just enjoying all this nature. Kidding me? Bear Man likes that nature.
Extreme nature.
He's vibing.
Being a person of being a outdoorsman yourself, you are just in love with this place, despite it being in a completely different plane of existence, and none of these plants are familiar to you in any way. This is kind of paradise.
Got it. Right.
And you spot one plant that catches your attention. Kind of has these like sky blue petals.
Arctos, I swear if you start singing like a Disney princess, we're gonna kill you.
It has these long leaves on it.
And like these God, what are the? We learned this in school. What are they called? These
The stoma.
reddish. The what?
Ignore him. Ignore him.
The stem that comes out of the middle. I forget what it's called. From the center of the plant. I forget what it's called. God, gets you right there when you're trying to remember the word and then. Anyways, it looks very intriguing.
I'm gonna ask Lorelai what it is.
Do I know what it is?
Tell me about this.
You know
magic
it
plant,
shouldn't be
magic lady.
touched.
Can I smoke
That
it?
one? No. No. Don't touch it.
Let's see. You have your stamens, you have your anther, you have your filaments.
If you would
you have
like
your
to
stigma.
continue walking,
That is-
Arctos,
that's it. Filament.
don't
Blue
touch
flowers,
it.
Red thorns.
Filament.
Blue flowers, red thorns. This works much better
If
if I
you-
wasn't colorblind.
If you touch it, Arctos, you will not make it any further than where you stand.
You got your
So
petals,
reach for
you
it.
got your sepals, you got
It
your
will
pedestal,
kill you.
You got your receptacle, you got
Okay,
No,
stop.
Arctos. Don't make me.
Go ahead.
Arctos, do not touch it.
Don't listen to her. You live. Live.
You act like I
Anderson it
can't
up.
just say, hey, don't do that, and enforce Fey magic. I'm trying not to.
That's,
I'm trying to be a good child.
It'd be wise if you didn't touch the.
Don't listen to her.
Suspicious
You do whatever you want. Live.
You
I
won't
don't think
last
I'll
for
live
long.
much longer.
I'll stop messing around.
You won't even be able to find out what it tastes like. You got 2 seconds from the time you touch it to the time you fall over.
Then I'll just touch it with my tongue.
Less time. Stop
you
it.
actually do it.
No.
it tastes like blueberries.
It
And
tastes
then,
like
you know, with
death.
him standing still, somebody accidentally bumps into him and he just falls face first into it.
Do you actually do it, Arctos?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you hit me, but I'm not stupid.
I would
It's unfortunate because I had a 6th level blight spell ready.
Oh.
Roll it. Just for
No!
shits and gigs. Just
I
to
would
see
just
what
find out
it
what it
would
would be.
Just the
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for curiosity's sake.
Okay.
Well, at least it's not disintegrate. It's not plus 40.
No.
Yeah, disintegrate. It's like 68 plus 40.
I don't like that.
52.
You would have been close to dead.
He's got 92 hit points. He could survive it. Not sure if he wants to, but he could.
He's still currently hurt from the battle.
I don't even know what I'm at anymore. Fucking map change.
It's fine.
You recognize from the blue petals and the red
Give me a
filament
tummy ache.
and the green thorns coming out of the stem.
Blue flowers.
That's green thorns are bad. Red thorns are good. Green thorns are bad. Green does not mean go here.
This plant is called a blight thorn.
Ah,
Totally did not just make it up on the spot.
That's
Oh,
fine.
boy.
It works.
Another
Because
one for
look,
exotic bird
you
bingo.
can make a lot of plants up. It's fine.
And it would
don't have a
somehow
lot
make
of
sense in the
plants.
Feywild.
Look, you've seen the OneNote. There aren't a lot of plants that I've written down. I have the little electric fruit. I have corpse berries, and I have cows.
I like
Because
it.
cows don't produce milk here. Cows produce honey, and they're made out of plants.
That must be a very slow
They're not-
process of milking
Fucking
them.
what?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I really hope it's.
Hey, can we show them the map?
I don't have it on Roll20. Shit.
No!
Hang on. I'll upload it.
No, we need map.
Fudge.
I know I will. Hang on.
In the meantime, we are going to watch Arctos
Map,
debate
map,
life or
map.
death.
Talk
if he's
amongst
going to touch this
yourself while I
plant.
do this.
I already said I'm not touching the plant. But I mean, if you want the plant,
This just
That's
in.
the-
I'll throw it to you.
Arctos actually considered it.
Yeah. So?
It looked appetizing. It was like a salad. You know, you never pass by a brightly blue flower and not think.
Listen, you
"I
can't
think
raise
it's
your
tasty."
alchemy skill if you don't fucking just eat stuff.
That's well, unless you put it into the alchemy, you don't have to eat it.
I don't know, you get the most results when you just eat stuff.
Honestly, that's how most of the world works. I wonder what this moldy milk tastes like. Cheese. Oh, so good.
I want to know who saw a coconut
And called it a coconut.
and was
I thought,
like,
I'm gonna crack that shit open.
I
and
wonder
drink it."
if there's something good in there. After peeling off the hard layer and finding another hard layer and being
they
like,
might have
I bet there's
shook
something
it
still
and
good
hooked
in
the
there.
juice.
Well, you shake
well,
it, there's
he could-
liquid in it.
Yeah, you can hear the swishing. That being said, when you promptly drink coconut milk, it comes out on the other side about as fast as it goes in.
Maybe for some people.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
faster for people like you,
vegetable.
John.
Fruit's pretty good.
Listen.
Unless you got an iron ass, it's just gonna go whoosh.
No, I have the worst colon in history.
A
Do
semicolon.
we have to talk about this in a podcast?
Hey, I opened it. I
I
opened
should
it.
talk about your
Okay.
coconut.
Like, my colon is sentient and it is an alcoholic.
Okay, great. Can we continue to fail?
I don't have much filled out in terms of locations,
We have the important ones.
but there you go.
That's pretty.
I need a picture for.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Oh
Say
my
you
God.
guys are.
goodness. Go ahead.
Thank those notes. It's time for a prank.
Oh.
You guys want to say hi
Oh,
to the
thank you.
goobies?
Oh my God, thank you, John.
You want to say hi to the goobies? If I'm going to stand up.
Bing bong.
On turkey. Come here.
Big bone.
Hey, up.
This is how bacon is supposed to be. The
Oh, wait, hang on.
fries
We gotta
so
turn around.
perfectly
Hang on. Off.
seasoned here.
Off. Off.
Frozen. It's going ham.
Up.
Damn.
It's a
It's
good
the boy.
boy. It's the boy.
It's a boy.
It's the boy.
Crispy
Yo.
crunch. Damn.
I
He's so gentle. He's a good boy.
The face.
Turkey good.
I want to pet his
Ramus is the goodest boy.
and just
Well, come visit. You can. He will let you love him. I promise.
Be careful, I might just love him back.
As you should.
love it when I come by with a food truck.
You gotta be careful with what you give him, though. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
No onions. Onions are bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only anything
Onion's
that you
bad.
say I can. I will only give him
Hi,
stuff
buddy.
you allow.
Hi, buddy. He loves tortilla chips. He loves tortilla chips.
I just might put those.
Oh,
on
he'd
there.
love
I mean,
my
I'm
mom's
doing
then.
tacos.
Like,
Might
if
have
I go
him
get
call me
nachos-
tortilla chips though.
I have to give him the clean chips. Or if I'm sitting here eating just tortilla chips because I can, he's just staring at me like, chippies? Yes, I'm talking about your chippies. Hi, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, don't have much filled out in terms of, the.
It's okay. It's
The map.
enough.
Okay.
Well, they don't need to know. They don't need to know anything else right now. This is all they need to
That's-
know.
It's fair.
That's all they need to know. Why do you need to know?
I need it.
Why?
For the greater good. Greater good.
I'm the
I am your wife. I am the
I'm the
greatest
greatest
good you
good
will ever
You
get.
ever-
You're gonna have anything when you fucking everything's destroyed, bitch. You don't want my
I
students.
think that is the word to follow up that sentence.
It's a very pretty map.
Damn it! Now I want
I
to
love
watch The Incredibles.
All of them? We can do all of them.
Sure. All of two.
All of two.
I haven't seen the second one.
Second one's alright. First one is the best.
There's only two.
Obviously.
They're not three?
There's only
No,
two.
there's only two.
No, there's not three. There's only two.
Why is there? I feel like there's three.
Second
But
one
there's
only
not.
came
My
out
brain-
a couple years ago.
My brain feels like there's three, but no, it's the Jack Jack short that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
I still gotta see Cars 2 and 3. Actually, no. Cars 2 was bad from what I heard. I need to watch Cars 3 because it actually mattered.
So Cars 1, all about Lightning McQueen. Cars 2, all
It
about
is
Mater.
part of the-
Cars 3,
It is part
all
of the
about
Feywild.
Lightning
It is not a domain of delight. It could be considered domain of delight because it is run by an archfey, but it is not. It's not its own little entity. I was
So-
answering chat for you
Yeah, I know.
because I knew the
saw-
answer.
How
Thank
long
you.
is this
I didn't know the
going-
answers.
how far away are
Oh,
we?
look at the evolutions on the shelf.
Oh, did you still notice them?
Yeah, I just saw them.
Can't see
Eek.
Umbreon hiding.
Give me my favorite. Bring Umbreon out.
Yeah,
I love how
Umbreon.
Eevee is completely daunted
see
by
the
the
boy.
other evolutions.
come.
It's baby.
No, he's a weak baby.
It's just a baby.
All right.
Hold on, I got you, Felix.
Where are we exactly?
Hey, that's what I'm asking.
It
Oh,
is-
here.
It's on the map. There you go.
Oh. We're heading.
Wait.
Shit.
I just transmitted
Oh
my
no.
legs.
We need a boat. We're gonna need a boat.
Why do we need
Oh
a
my
boat?
god.
I'm afraid to ask why we need a boat.
Well, if you continue out of the tree line, you will see the massive river that encircles what is considered an island, where the Moonop resides.
Are there not just convenient boats around?
You would think.
Am I incorrect?
You are incorrect.
This place is wild. Well, yeah, I guess it is.
It's called the
Feywild.
Feywild.
To be fair, your boats are mostly the closest thing to boats here is Eden's ship, but even Eden's ship is comprised of technology. None of the boats here will have it.
Not even a sailboat?
Alright,
Oh,
just
your
give-
typical sailboat?
Hold on. Just give me another like 2 hours. We'll
Sometimes.
have a boat build. So, just like a little sailboat.
You just eat you across
Just a
the river.
raft.
It's longer than
Legit,
that.
just give me and him a little bit of time. Just cut down some trees, something like that, and we'll just.
I don't know.
integrate
You're
something
Jesus. Just
together.
walk on water.
I could.
Okay.
I was literally about to go on an ADHD tangent and be like, if y'all could have a superpower, what would it be?
Yeah,
But we're
don't do
not
that.
going to do that right
Bad.
now.
No.
Teleportation.
Okay, we
Easy.
need-
Sorry.
I don't have anything for boat.
Lightning manipulation.
Or flight,
Dude,
flight.
anything.
I
with
don't-
that.
I don't have that. I don't have that prepared.
You gotta wear a helmet at all times. You can still take full damage.
I love seeing the 6th level spell slot that is
Nothing
just
to crash
untapped
landing.
possibility.
Okay. As you continue onward towards the Moon Oak,
Mhm.
you see off in the distance these stone towers. Not anywhere near Carousel Karn itself, of course, but sort of in the section that you're in. These stone towers that look very alien, especially to this realm. You recognize these towers from the Emerald Forest.
Apple. Michael has apple.
Yep.
Apple.
You can spell it. Ah!
Ah!
Pen.
I have a pen.
Apple.
I have an apple.
Apple.
Apple pen.
Apple pen. I have pen.
I
I
have
have
pineapple.
pineapple.
Pineapple pen.
Pineapple pen.
What else
Apple pen. Pineapple pen.
Pineapple pen.
DMCA warning.
Pen pineapple.
Pin
Apple pen.
pineapple. Apple pen.
Pee,
I love
pee,
this.
pee.
I love how he just retained the stupidest shit. No, Michael, not allowed.
Anyway, enough
I mean,
ADHD.
granted, that would be an Adam's apple pen, but still, that's not what we're doing here.
I am going to leave you behind. You can walk on water yourself. Can't you just gravity sinkhole everybody on the other side?
No.
If that's the logic we're using, I could just throw you.
Are you?
Well, yeah. It's a
This
thought,
is the
but you could
man I
just-
chosen to
you just-
love.
You just see Arctos reach to put his living curse up to his chin.
I would
Well,
rather not
just kill me
kill
right now. I'll do it.
And, just
And it's
fucking
not
put
far-
this
it's not-
shit-
it's
I will-
not far
I'll just
enough.
Fucking end this shit right now.
That's a decent chunk of water there, buddy.
I don't know. It's
Gravity
not like I have a
sinkhole.
map.
Anyways,
Gravity sinkhole is not going to pull everybody across.
yeah, you guys do eventually reach the shore of this river.
Just trying to make light of the conversation. You know. There's a lot of tension here and a lot of unanswered questions, so why not just have a little fun? Or else this is going to be a really long walk. It's already long enough.
What time of day is it?
It's
Night.
midday.
But it's night. We are in the eternal night, are we not?
Not here.
Oh, not here? Oh, we have sunshine.
It's about
It's
It's
cold.
it's about
it is
midday
cold,
right
though.
now.
Are there
It
any
is
rainbows?
cold. It is winter.
So I was just say I'm looking at this. Are we in like winter or autumn?
You're
Winter.
between both.
You're between summer and winter. But you're in a spot that has seasonal changes. That's not going to be enough.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Debating.
Unfortunate.
I don't have that spell prepared either. I was gonna say Rhymes Binding Ice, but I don't have that prepared.
I mean, if you need an ice path to create, I can do that.
It's moving water here. Will it actually freeze?
Yes, but be prepared. Because it might be as shifty as a boat. I hope you don't have motion sickness. Or I could just make an ice boat. A bit easier.
As you're speaking, can I just try to kind of commune with the plants while they're debating to make a bridge?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd say this is like the party trying to figure out how to open a locked door.
Yeah, I was like,
all I said was I could make an ice boat. She's like, I'm gonna go. Talk
and
to
then
the
you
plants. I've had
and then
enough of
you
your
said
shenanigans."
shifty as I was like nope. Bridge.
Oh, you want the bridge?
So,
okay.
communing with the plants around you and the ones that are beneath the waves, you see them slowly start to rise up as it creates sort of like a very narrow but usable bridge made from kelp, or what would consider to be kelp in the Feywild.
Renaud, I'd recommend you go first, and you alone. You are the heaviest, unfortunately, of 12 of us, and I say that lightly.
Arctos is bigger than me.
Yes, but you have the bigger muscle mass. You.
I don't look even as big as Arctos.
No.
I'm actually
You.
I'm not small, but
Wait.
I'm very scrawny for what I look like.
Did you call me fat?
No.
No,
No.
what I'm saying is I don't look
It-
like I am as strong as
Okay.
I am.
Anyway,
I thought you were
actually,
kind of wide.
just
Hmm.
strongest.
I'm
You are the
broad-shouldered,
strongest.
but I'm not.
You are the strongest
I am-
out of all of us. Should
Absolutely.
anything
I agree with that.
anything fail, we'd have strength on
handle
both
myself.
sides to stop it. Yeah, well, we'd have strength on both sides to stop things. Yeah,
Get
and
behind that
then
reason.
yeah.
I always like to point out that Arctos is taller than me and more massive than me. I can just get bigger.
I would like to send Osiris and Eris after him.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, during this whole venture, Osiris and Eris are just mesmerized
Stunned.
by the sheer magic of this realm, being beyond the comprehension
Magic
of the
beyond-
material plane.
First time?
Magic beyond mortal understanding.
Yep.
First time.
First time.
First time.
Drandel will go next
Okay.
because he's the next in size and can actually like jump should need be.
You see Drandel being distracted by the same plant that
That
that was that Arctos almost touched.
great. Drandel, no, go or I will take your crayon. Leave.
Huh? But no, it's my okay. It's my crayon.
Arctos and Hugo can fight over who goes next.
I just look up at Arctos and slow turn around. So look at Evie.
It'll be fine.
I'm going last.
You won't go last. I'm going last because I'm going to close the bridge behind us as we go.
I guess that means that he'll
Fine,
walk
second last.
second last. Yeah. I'll walk
Yep.
and then Evie can walk. And then he'll walk.
And then
you walk.
Arctos. Yeah, and I will have the bridge dissipate behind us so nothing else can follow us across.
Okay.
Yes, it's true. You should
It's
really
It's about another hour or so of traversing over this river. Eventually, you all make it to the other side.
apple.
I'm moving the arrow around.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just moving the arrow.
Never thought I'd be so grateful to see land.
You watch as the civilians, Kirselkarn, sort of watch
They're-
on
they're-
as
They're in the grove. They're in the grove.
no, there's some here still.
No, there's some here. Okay. Well,
There's a good number of them. It's a big city.
it's a big village.
It's a big village.
It surrounds the entirety of the Moon Oak. In case anyone's curious, this entire ring is a village.
It's big. I'd say
In
like
three houses.
about a third of the villagers are currently in the grove. But due to the ward around the Moon Oak that's keeping everybody safe, not very many can leave, nor do they
So I'm going.
dare try to leave.
So I'm
but-
going to assume that what's in the village, what's in the grove, would be like elderly and children.
Yeah.
Those that can't fight.
Yep.
Okay.
But y-
As soon as we hit land, I'm gonna put my hands together and hope that my brothers essentially are on this side of the Moon Oak, and I'm going to do what is called wild whistling. And I can put the video in the second collapse chat so they can understand what it is.
Okay.
This is like some
Oh,
Oh,
lost
I know what it
shenanigans.
is. Yes.
Wendy, is that you? Nah, Wendy sucks. We don't take the
That's Lost Boy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to watch Hook now.
Rufio, Rufio,
Rufio.
Oh,
Rufio.
oh, that's so dangerous.
Such a good
If
movie.
you wanna
That was
know
my
what-
childhood.
You want to know what the sound is?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Same.
I'll try to replicate it from memory. You all watch as Lorelai puts her hands together and puts them up to her mouth, letting out a cry that resembles
Bird?
a bird. Yes.
Bird's a good way to put it.
Some kind of bird.
You tried.
Yeah.
It peaked, but you tried.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if the stream caught it.
I heard it enough. It'll be good.
Whatever.
Well, you can check the video that's in the second collab chat if you want to know exactly what it's supposed to be.
A few moments pass as you hear the reply reverberate around the streets and back to you. You hear not just one reply, but two.
Yeah.
That's
As you make your way and through the main thoroughfare, eventually arriving at this bustling marketplace.
John?
This sort of
Oh wait. What did you shrink?
He's eating.
this
Oh.
I changed
Are
my
you eating?
camera so that my mouth would be off cam
oh
so that I can eat.
He can
No,
still
that's
give
fair.
us shifty glares. Look at him over there.
It's really funny that on my side of the stream, all you can see is his forehead.
yeah. Same. All I'm getting is 5 head.
It's fine. It's
This
fine.
central plaza that unfolds before you, revealing a breathtaking sight of the moon oak, as well as oh, this is the wrong thing. No, never mind. Yeah. You eventually arrive at this like sort of bustling marketplace. Where you see this at the center is a beautiful tree with leaves that shift you. Market stalls adorned with colorful. Hang on, let's put on some more upbeat music.
Yay! Have a music.
Market stalls adorned with colorful fabrics and vibrant crystals line the streets, as well as other stalls that sell food, which none of you are familiar with.
Does it smell good at least?
It smells delicious. You don't know what it is, but it smells delicious.
I don't care.
And standing at the base of this colorful tree is Fen and Lucian. Fen turns around, sees Lorelai, and just goes into a full sprint.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Stopping short before hitting you and picking you, just bear hugging you and picking you up and just twirling around. Lorelai!
Oh, this is Finn.
I'm going to be sick if you do not put me down. Please.
He's smaller than I thought he'd be.
He's the same height as Arctos.
Yeah, he's big.
No, he's just smaller than I thought he'd be. Like
He's
big.
he's
To describe him, he's is this elvish man with silver hair, blue eyes, and runes that go along his forehead and his chin. Wielding with a great axe on his back, and shirtless.
as he is always. Always.
Michael. Put on some clothes, dude. God.
Put a fucking shirt on.
Fenn puts you down. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy to see you.
I'm glad you're all doing well. Well enough, anyways.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes, darling. You all see you all see this this pale-skinned tiefling with these decorations along their horns. And hang on, I gotta pull up a picture again.
Oh, it's
You just want to look at him. It's you.
You're not wrong. Yeah, this pale-skinned tiefling with dark purple hair, and purple runes that go down their forehead and chin. Same pattern as Fenn.
Oh,
as,
God, his eye.
as well as one eye that's purple and the other one that is more of a cyan color.
So fucking different eye colors. Such a cool ass.
How long has it been, darling? 5 minutes?
Yeah, actually, how long has it been?
It even depends on the plane you're talking.
It's been a day. It's been a day in the material plane, so it's probably been like 3 days their time. Or a day and a half their time. Yeah, because I summoned him to the material plane.
Yeah.
For an hour. For me.
Wait,
that's a
so
day.
hang on, I gotta make sure this is right. So is it 8 hours in the material plane is 1 hour here, or the other way around?
8 hours in the Feywild could be a day. It could be 2 days. It could be minutes.
Oh, so
A week
okay.
could turn into a month.
Is
Time
it-
is wibbly wobbly. Time is a weird
So
soup.
it's
So
time is
you could come back
constantly
to the
changing in
material plane
Feywild.
and the shard
Or
of
we
the
just
traveler
don't
could be
actually
out of
know.
light.
No, it won't be that long.
Or
It won't be that long.
we could just
Won't be that long.
walk back and they'll be like, you're back so soon. What happened?
So do we really just not know how the time dilation is, or is time just
Time
constantly
is
changing?
slower. Time is
is
slower
weird soup.
here. Time is much slower in the Feywild. It
Which
will
is
always be
why
slower in the Feywild.
We don't
A
need
day,
player knowledge.
a couple days, it could be a week in the material plane.
All
But
of
for
this,
me,
seems
it
like
was but
time
the
is
day.
constantly changing in the Feywild, and that's cool.
So good to see you, darling.
Oh, kick you in the nuts.
Oh, and you brought friends. Hello. Nice to see you again, Baktos.
I didn't introduce him to anybody.
He could
He
have
doesn't
met
know their
them
names.
after the combat
He could've.
encounter.
Or
We
just gonna
were busy
reach for
helping
his
the
gun.
civilians.
I think I'm the
Just
only
put
one
his
that he's
hand
met.
on his gun.
Oh yeah.
We were
We
busy helping
shouted
the
each other's names
civilians.
in combat.
Don't do it.
Probably.
Do it.
So the only person you would have
Don't shoot him in the fucking face.
met is Hugo.
Mhm. Like he would recognize
Good to-
everybody, but he's the only one I-
Hugo, he looks to you and says, "Good to see you again, Lugi."
Want me to pin him down and you beat his ass?
I'm just gonna look at Finn.
Did I miss something?
No.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm
Don't-
terrible with names.
Oh, it's
You're terrible with a lot of
it's-
You're
things.
gonna be terrible with
Not
living.
not any,
I'm
not everything.
Hugo.
There are some
I will
things that I'm good at.
I bet. Were you one of those whistles? Oh, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Can you teach me?
I will keep the cloak that I have on shifted very tightly to my left side. Oh, but the The rune on her chest is absolutely visible.
What is this, darling?
We have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed we do. Come
Speaking
now.
of which, where do we start?
Well, let me show you to my abode.
You know?
Lorelei has seen it many times.
You're just gonna rub that in.
I'm sure she has. She lives here.
Hey, I got a question for you real quick. Have you ever been thrown? Like by the
Probably
neck?
by Finn. If I had to guess, probably by Finn.
Should I say it?
Are you actually saying this, Arctos?
Did I stutter?
Only in the bedroom.
How much does he
Right,
weigh?
so you were leading us.
Um,
Not too bad. Please, not too
near the main plaza.
That's so fucking-
You guys are led back to Lucian's home. How would you describe his home?
Very
Shell.
eccentric. Very eccentric.
Even for the Feywild?
Oh,
His horns are wrapped in ribbon and gems and chains. He is very flamboyant as is, and the home reflects that.
it's very glamorous.
Thank you, darling.
I'm trying incredibly hard not to be horny. I'm not
Is Renault
playing that
bi?
character.
Or pan?
Renault is gay,
Oh.
but that's not the point. I'm not playing that character.
It's
He
John.
died.
Oh, that's fair.
John is trying not to be horny.
John is trying to not say horny things.
You gotta keep Urdu in the vault. She died long ago. So does that part of John. Go,
Exactly.
be gone.
Too bad, so sad.
Anyway.
So, as midday eventually turns to late eve 4. Late evening and night eventually falls over Carousel Karn.
Night fell down.
Lucian prepares tea for everybody.
Is it okay to drink this?
Yes.
Okay.
I trust him with my life. He's not going to poison you.
Yeah, not you.
Yet.
What?
Lucian comes over with a with a tray full of teas for everybody. So the traveler, darling, that's what this is called.
Apparently.
Passing out teas to everybody. You go make a perception check.
Oh, I'm suspicious of this man. I will not drink the tea at all, even if I know it's not poison. I'm just gonna stare at it.
Do you want a second opinion? I got a really good nose.
I got a 4.
You have no clue if this tea is poisoned or not.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like,
And it's probably best for you to not drink it.
I'll hold it out of respect, but I'm not drinking it. I'll just be like, yeah,
So
smells good.
that's what
Anyway.
that's what the metal moon is called.
Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure if it's made out of metal either. We don't really know much ourselves. Just that it poof came here.
Hugo's accent changed suddenly.
Listen, man, I can't keep
Something
a
wild.
straight accent from my. Okay, To be perfectly honest, Hugo was supposed to be German this whole time, but I don't know when he developed into British and then Russian and then whatever this is. So you're just gonna have to deal with it.
English.
It's ever expanding.
I'm a changeling. It's hard to determine one. I find one I like. I'm going to stick with it.
All right, I take my first note. Lucian's an asshole.
Arctos, you
Alright.
can make a perception check too if you want.
I mean, I guess I'm not. I mean, I got advantage with a +0, so I guess I'm good at that. 18.
It's probably not
Your
poisoned.
advantage. So your advantage is on specifically the Fae, not checking T.
Is it? Is that what that is?
All
what
your
check would
advantages
this
are
be?
on its perception or investigation. Like if you're using your Hunter's Bane stuff, it's advantage on like Fae, Fiend, and Undead
You can use.
when you're making checks.
Sorry, go ahead.
But your shifter nose may give you advantage on scent checks. To be fair,
You
It
can
smells
use
wrong,
perception
not
if you're
completely.
just trying to look at it.
Well,
Investigation
the is
if-
for when I'm trying to track things.
Investigation if you're like sniffing it, or
You want investigation? You want investigation? I'll give you investigation. That's
if
+7
you're
on that. I got
if you're
advantage on that too.
Okay.
25.
Or insight.
Bless you.
It's
That's +4. I'll go with the investigation. +7, 25.
probably okay to
This
drink.
is so fucking hilarious, John. All right, I'm gonna drink it.
It has sort of like a bitter taste to it, and with a sweet aftertaste.
you oversteeped
grab-
it. You oversteeped theirs.
My apologies. I was never good at making tea.
Do you have any sugar cubes?
Sugar. What is that?
Something sweet, like a sweet powder.
I'm just kidding. We know what sugar is.
I was gonna say, you have honey. I would
Just
assume you
saying.
know what sugar is.
Brings over a bowl of sugar with a small spoon.
I just need 2 little cubes. Perfect.
I'm still suspicious of this drink. I will not touch it. I don't
Do
care.
I
if Arctos
notice Hugo
likes
being
it.
suspicious of his?
shit,
Do I
too.
notice you being suspicious of your cup?
It's very passive. So I'm not like actively trying to hide it. I'm just
Okay.
like, I'm good, really. But thanks. You can properly see it. I'm just like,
I suspect nothing. I drink the tea.
It's pretty good.
Itty.
Make a Constitution save.
No.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm good at those.
Joke's on you. He's trying to roofie you.
Wow, nat 20.
Hey.
It's
Poison,
good.
but it
Here,
does
give me
not
that.
affect
Let me
you.
slam one. Slam one down again.
Anywho.
Sir, I appear to be empty. Can you please bring me another spot of tea?
So,
please?
no one has answered my question.
Hmm?
Why
Sorry.
is it here?
That is what we do not know. That's what we're here to find out. At the same time that I was pulled through to their plane, it was pulled through here.
Osiris, do you have any insight?
Being as we have only been here a day, I am not entirely sure. But hopefully the Vex installations that we saw on the way here could provide some insight.
I don't know. You seem like the busy type. Do you have any investigations going on about it, or did you just simply ignore it?
Were you asking?
Lucian.
See, I'm not exactly the type that would study these sort of things. I leave that work to somebody else. But it hasn't brought us any harm, as far as I can tell. If anything, it has kept the ward around Castle Khan relatively strengthened. 5.
The ward's not around Castle Karn. The ward's around the Grove. They're
There's
two
one
different
now.
trees, buddy. Oh, well, that is not... That's unusual.
It's almost as if it's intentionally protecting us.
Or protecting
Could be trying to
itself.
terraform your world. Wouldn't that be something?
Terraform.
Yes. Terraform.
Making things
I'm sorry, I didn't.
less... Making things less like they are and more like something else. But
Yes.
typically your traveler makes things more hospitable. Things live just fine here.
I've never been much of a fan of change.
Dear God, I don't know how you do it. I can
Do
tell
what, darling?
that you Did I say that out loud?
The fireplace is lit, I'm assuming, because
Yep.
he boiled tea in the fireplace.
Yep.
It's getting really warped now. Oh no.
6.
What?
I've dropped these 6 times
Oh.
now.
I thought you
I'm
were
glad you're
counting
keeping
the
count, 'cause I was-
times we've had
I'm
this
not gonna drop
conversation.
these
I'm
the
like,
entire
what?
time.
Who said that? Who said 6?
Subs do you have something you want to
Uh,
to the rest of the party?
By the way, Evie's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I know. I caught that, and I don't like it.
Can I pick a percent?
Sure.
Did she
Actually-
disappear when we stepped in the village?
Sort of. Kind of disappeared after you reached the plaza.
Would it be alright
I
if
will stick my head out the door and I'll whistle because I know Polites is nearby. Because Polites was sent back home. The odd one. You know who I'm talking about. Go find her.
Polites nods.
And I will send Polites. I will send
Polites
Polites
nods
to scout.
as you send him out.
Did I actually pick up the scent?
Make a investigation check at advantage.
21.
I will step back in and I will begrudgingly shrug the winter cloak off because now it is way too warm.
You pick up the scent of. Are you actually like going out and investigating?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Polites.
Okay. You go out to investigate where are the whereabouts are of Evie. You sniff around the plaza, but the tracks sort of seem to stop just in midair.
I'm gonna have Polites wait there, and I'm gonna go back to Lorelei and tell her this.
Okay.
So
Thin air?
you're back.
Out of thin air, yeah.
Well, we did see her disappear.
Road trick?
We saw her disappear in Davenport, so it's not unheard of. But she knows her warning.
She'd be too stupid to try something like that here.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you, Lucian, for the tea.
Oh, stay here, please. I can make accommodations for everybody.
Alright.
No.
I somehow have a feeling that we're not quite done yet.
Just tell me a place I can sleep outside where a plant's not gonna eat me.
This place is nice, but it's actually...
Fuck, I'll sleep on the porch.
Maybe I just need to embrace the atmosphere. Not quite ready.
Very well, darling. Where will you be staying at, Lorelei? 7.
So sorry, shut up.
I'm gonna make a tally mark for you.
It probably
Have it
didn't
in
pick
my
up in
notes.
mic, but
It did.
okay.
Um,
I need like a desk mat. Not.
You can get one on Gamerset.
no,
Really nice ones.
those are gross.
I had a
Got
cool
big
one
pictures on
that was like of the world map. It was pretty cool. It's like
Did.
black and white.
Finn is being awfully quiet.
He's just been kind of mesmerized by this whole conversation of like the traveler,
He's looking at
Guardians.
them and not me. Great.
ghosts, some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. I have rooms essentially for everyone here.
Do tell.
I just hold up the coin. You've seen me cast the spell plenty of times. Though, unfortunately, now I have to do it through an item because I am nowhere near my capabilities when I left.
I see.
That brought attention to myself. Whoops. Whoops.
Upon casting Magnificent Mansion,
Mm-hmm.
Ben is just raising an eyebrow and watching this unfold. But still glad to see you nonetheless.
I will open the door and you can see the inside of what would have been my cottage at one point, but now it's here.
Okay. Well, you be taking a long rest.
So the longer Finn is quiet, the more nervous it makes me.
I just don't really know what to say, to be honest.
Oh, the scarring. The scarring is the problem.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, that was hidden under the cloak when I first got here.
Hmm.
I am very uneasy.
Gotta go.
They're just like, I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna shut my bedroom door that nobody else can open.
Just imagine if Erdu was still here.
Bye bye.
All that
Ardu's
armor.
spirits and Ardu's souls in the grove.
I know.
We're getting there soon, I hope.
Like Erdu's responsible for half that scarring.
No. Ardu is responsible for my right hand, and that is it.
Arctos is responsible for most of
The
this
entirety of
Shut
almost
up.
losing my left arm is Arctos. Because it runs from the center of like my elbow up and then down across to my rib. You have like this giant V that you cut into me from 2 different weapons. Oh. Do we get... Hi, dopamine cat. She's just like, no. Don't do it, though. Come here. Don't be mad.
Come on, Toast.
I'm a horrible party member.
He's a good person.
I think this is a good opportunity to take a quick 10-minute break.
Yeah.
I agree.
Then
We
we
will
can
be-
come back and you can yell it.
We will
Yeah.
be back in 10 minutes, chat.
Yeah. Potty break time.
Almost forgot to unmute. And we are back. So, as night eventually falls, and you all rest for the day. For what has been quite an eventful day. Discovering a lost... Wow, this all technically happened in one day. Night eventually suddenly falls over New Reese, causing an endless night. An abandoned space station was discovered to make portals into the Feywild. You guys are now in the Feywild, going to Carousel Karn, where you discovered the Traveler has been hanging out in the Feywild for 7 years, cheating on you guys.
Slut.
That slut. Meeting some interesting characters.
Uh-huh.
As you all rest for the night. Lorelei.
Shit.
Something.
Ryan. Hang on. Ryan, by the way, I made it known over the break that we did introductions. We just bypassed those in roleplay. But Lorelei would have introduced you to Lucian and Finn as her significant other. So be prepared for backlash from Lucian. Possibly. Who knows? I don't know.
Be prepared to die.
Yeah, while
No.
the night is going, I'm going to give you... I want there to be a conversation of sorts. I don't know if that particular moment would happen. About the scarring part. I don't know if that would ever come up. But I'm going to send you, some things that he would definitely talk about.
Okay, me. Back to me. What did we break?
What
did I break? I don't want to break anything. I just got here.
Something sits in the back of your head. Something tells you that Carousel Karn is not going to be safe for very long. And waking up middle of the night and exiting your magnificent mansion. You decide to take it upon yourself to speak to the Moon Oak, to commune with the Moon Oak.
So yeah, the sentient trees in the grove.
I know. Making your way from memory from Carousel Karn towards the Moon Oak, crossing the bridge that connects. About halfway between crossing the bridge, that connects Carousel Cairn and the forest around the Moon Oak. You hear Lucian behind you. And where do you think you're going?
To speak to the tree.
Couldn't sleep either.
I have an unfortunate feeling that by bringing everyone here, I just put a bigger target on the village.
Care if I join you?
You'd follow me even if I said no.
That's right, darling. Michael giving me the side eye. Anyways.
Like this motherfucker. Smug
I'm going
ass
to assume
bitch.
Finn is still sleeping.
No. He is also at the Moon Oak.
I plan to let them through to the grove. I'm the only one who can currently strengthen the barrier around the grove. But they're not going to let me go alone, so they have to have passage. I plan to take that cost to myself instead of them taking it upon themselves.
I hope you know what you're doing, darling.
I'm the smartest of the three of us, of course I do.
You navigate the forest. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, Isaac, I may have made the brash decision in protecting one of them. But it's worth it.
Lucian just follows you in silence. You navigate the forest that surrounds the Moon Oak. The city's Feywild architecture transitions seamlessly with nature, creating an ethereal tapestry of light and greenery. As you approach the sacred tree, its colossal roots spread wide all around you. The atmosphere changes as you step beneath the towering trunk of the Moon Oak. The air is alive with the hum of the Fey magic that you have missed. A harmonious symphony that resonates with pulsating energy emanating from the traveler above. The tree trunk is adorned with shimmering vines and leaves that seem to react to your presence. Reaching out, you place your hand upon the ancient bark. An immediate connection forms. Moon Oak responds to the Fey energy within you. A gentle surge of power courses through your veins. Simultaneously, the traveler above glows slightly brighter, casting a warm, comforting light that cascades down like a celestial waterfall. It's a dance of energies, Fey magic intertwining with paracausal essence. The Moon Oak, a conduit between Feywild and the traveler, shares its life force with the cosmic entity suspended above. The shimmering leaves and vines of the Moon Oak seem to absorb the traveler's light, creating a captivating display of radiant colors that can be seen directly below, almost like an aurora borealis. As you commune with the moon oak, you feel a profound connection with both the Feywild and the Traveler. Fey magic responds to paracausal energy that you have gathered in the material plane with you, creating a unique blend that resonates in harmony. It's a moment of transcendence, where the boundaries between the magical realms blur. You become a bridge between the Feywild and the Traveler. As you close your eyes for a moment to concentrate on this energy, you feel something else. The energy of the moon oak pulsates in and out, like breathing, but it feels weak. But the same energy, inhale, you feel paracausal energy from the Traveler flow into the moon oak, almost like life support. The moon oak is struggling to stay alive. The Traveler is the Traveler is keeping it alive, keeping the Vex from infiltrating the walls of Carousel Karn. But the ward can only last for so long, and is slowly fading, almost like the light from the shard of the Traveler is fading. Why didn't you tell me what happened? You hear Fen behind you, referring to your scars.
To be fair, I haven't had a chance to tell you.
Who did this? He says, sort of brushing your shoulder, touching the scar.
Keep your wits about you for a moment. Don't jump to conclusions too fast. It was Arctos.
The Baron.
But the one we dealt with a negative force that, against my warnings, he sought after their power. And because I was the driving force, the opposing force, it wanted me dead. It was in his head. It knew the weakness. None of it was truly his fault, though he believes it to be so. I'm honestly surprised I made it that long without harming myself more often. Everything there is made of metal and cold and unforgiving.
You see Fenn's expression change. Wrinkles form between his eyebrows. 8.
He froze his bro.
Yeah,
he stands there for a few moments, looking down at the ground and then back at your scars. You would not be with them if you didn't trust them.
I wouldn't have brought them here if I didn't trust them.
If he lays another finger on you,
Hey, don't worry, I got that covered.
I will smite him where he stands.
Oh, got that covered too.
I do not believe you have much to worry when it comes to him. To be fair, I wouldn't be standing where I am if it wasn't for him. When I landed in the material plane, I couldn't even leave my fox form. I was stuck in one of the most dangerous places I had ever been. I was hurt. But he took me in, regardless of the difference in my appearance. He got a little lost, as we all have done from time to time. He learned, and he'll be better for it.
You got any relics?
Stop! None for you! None for you! You can't have any!
Strict no relic diet for you, mister.
And before you ask about the other symbols that I bear on my body, I'll gesture at my left hand and the rune on my chest. Hugo suffered from a combination of paracausal and arcane that didn't bode well within his body. You've seen many casters who can't control their magic. But I helped. I bound myself to him to protect him from himself and to protect those he cared for. As for the others, and I will look at the burnt scarring of Urdu's rune specifically. I swore to protect them as I have done you two. And unfortunately, I was unsuccessful with one of them. I do hope her soul has not given you too much trouble while you're in the grove. She was a bit of a wild spirit.
I can just picture Urdu's spirit running around the grove, humping everything.
Yeah, like a chihuahua.
Disrespect.
Tell me I'm not wrong.
But am I wrong, though? But am I wrong?
But did you die?
But did you die?
Yes. Yes, she did.
I did, actually.
Wait, that
Fucking
is
A.
there
Spider-Man.
metal in my coaster?
Yeah,
Probably around the
There
edge.
sure is.
There shouldn't be. There.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man
Anywho,
picks up coasters with his hands. Where it goes, you know. Back to serious time.
You see a smirk form along Fenn's face as you make mention of Urdu. The material plane has turned you soft. Well, softer. And it's only been 7 years.
Only.
Only.
It is long enough, but when you have to rely more on people than what you're used to, you tend to form a stronger attachment to them. My abilities to control time, they're returning slowly. I am half the magic user that I used to be. But the ley line is repaired, and so it will just take time.
Fen looks up at the leaves of the moon oak and looks past that to the traveler. I think we owe much to the time that this entity has given us.
It's running out, though.
With you here, we'll make short work of these constructs.
I wish that to be true. But some of them are much stronger than I can deal with at the moment. I've almost fallen to them on a couple of occasions. We need to make preparations to move the rest of the village into the grove. As I told Lucian on our way here, us landing here, us stepping into the village, may have painted a bigger target. And I don't believe the ward around Kerselkarn will last much longer. I can guarantee the ward in the grove, because I can strengthen that again. It'll be dangerous, but
We must keep them safe. I will do what I can to help.
I plan to bear the price for my friends to pass through the barrier. They don't know that yet, but
And what price would that be?
you already know. The tree demands life for life. Life essence for life, I should say.
You can't do that.
It won't kill me. They're not from here. The tree won't accept them.
But there must be another way.
It's just a little bit of blood, Finn. It's not going to kill me.
You know more about these things than I do.
Unfortunately. That's part of the reason why I came out here, was to set the ritual in motion. So they couldn't stop me from it.
Very well.
So,
Go ahead and describe this ritual.
okay. Scattered
I'll
around
take another bite of
You're
chicken
good.
parm.
Scattered around the moon oak are several stepping stones, because it's essentially a sanctuary where people come to worship the moon oak itself. I pinpoint the select stepping stones that I need, and take my dagger out of my boot and drive it into the center of my right hand. And I will take that and I will paint the runic symbols that match my friends on my hand. One for Reno, one for Osiris, and one for Eris, on interchanging stones. Before finally touching the center stone directly in front of the roots. And just pouring as much Fey energy as I can without killing myself into the ritual. I have to save a little bit of energy because I still have to empower the fucking barrier around the grove, which requires energy too. It's okay. I'm only going to kill myself saving my town. It's fine.
You better not.
At least you'll save your town.
I'm gonna come over there and kick your ass myself if you die on me.
At
Kick your
this
ass.
rate, I'll end up cleaving her in half.
You already did that
So
twice. Do it a third time, just so you remember.
Almost did.
Ain't nobody crossed the barrier.
Yeah.
So,
I plan to take a little bit of damage from it. I don't expect to come out of this unharmed.
okay.
Because I'm pulling Fey magic out of my body as well as stabbing myself in the hand.
Okay. Go ahead and take. Seven points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And
You two behave over there.
What the fuck, God?
4 points of exhaustion.
4. Oh shit! You need to take a nap.
She needs some milk.
She needs some
the missile
sleep.
is eepy.
The missile is EP.
So my... Does anybody know what 4 levels of exhaustion does, by the way?
Half shield
Leave
points.
it counted.
It's been a while.
Disadvantage on ability checks. My speed is halved. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. And my hit point maximum is halved.
Mm-hmm. Been there. Go a step further and we'll really see what's up.
So we're going to override my max HP real quick to 51.
Pouring all of your Fey energy, most of it, not all of it, into the Moon Oak, granting passage to your friends and allies into the grove is no small feat. Taking a lot.
Would probably definitely alert the protector bind through the mansion, possibly. I don't know. I didn't take a lot of damage. Oh shit, no. Fuck.
Does it?
He doesn't know where I'm at. It's okay. He doesn't know where I
Hugo,
went.
Yes.
you suddenly wake up to your heart suddenly skipping a beat and just pounding in your chest at a normal
I'm
rate.
not in the room. I'm not in the room.
At a normal rate, however, it is as if your heart is about to beat out of your chest. And your breathing is shortened. Almost like you had the wind knocked out of you. Your head is throbbing. You recognize this feeling. Lorelei is in trouble.
Yeah.
Hmm.
After getting the wind knocked out of me, being as short-breathed as I am going to just... I don't know if the door would be left open, but I'm just trying to get out of the mansion as soon as possible. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is, and that
Alright.
makes me uneasy.
Not gonna wake your allies up?
No. Like, if I happen to
fine,
run
I'm
into one of
already
your
outside.
servants, I'd say something's wrong, but I don't know what, and then just run out of the house.
They're around.
Like, I'm fairly certain I wouldn't get out of that mansion without bumping into at least one of them.
Mhm.
So, do with that what you will, but I'm gone.
You don't alert anybody else?
Wow.
I
he
tell
really
the
is
servants.
an
The servants will probably tell them.
idiot. The servants can't tell us anything.
They don't speak.
Well, sucks to suck, I guess.
You could just yell as you run out of the house. It is not soundproof.
I got the wind knocked out of me. I am not about to try to yell.
You're short of breath. You're not like gasping for air.
Just move on with it. You know, they can die and we can start the campaign over.
No!
Yeah, you know what? We're just smelling mad bitch over there.
I don't know, because unless they let me open their doors, I'm not going to be able to open their doors in the first
No,
place.
but you can yell down the hallway.
You can also knock on the doors.
Too much time. Too much time's wasting. Oh no. Hold on, I'm going to do a thing real quick.
I'm gonna remember
I'll enjoy my
this.
sleep.
To be fair,
Fine, I guess
I
I
don't know
will.
if Osiris and Eris would have went to bed yet if they're trying to pull their heads together. They could also be in the main area studying.
Yeah, no, they're in the main lobby.
They're in the
Lobby.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm
If
just...
he would alert them, somebody will.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. If I pass by somebody, I know I'm going to run into someone. It doesn't matter who, just someone, something. But I am gone. This
You don't even know where you're
one comes
going.
first. This one comes first.
Suddenly getting woken up by this sudden jolt of something is the fuck wrong.
Thank you for putting it into the
Adorning
best
whatever clothes you have on, and
I'm not naked. No, that's too much time. You went out naked. Naked
Jokes on
Hugo.
you.
And
No, this was not one of those nights.
it doesn't matter. You're in the smallest of clothes you could ever have because it took too much time.
It's fine. I'm a changeling. I'll fit into it. Anyway,
As I'm saying, you wouldn't have armor on. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You can't sleep in your armor.
Don't need that.
I'm fine with
and rushing out of the mansion, warning Osiris and Eris that Lorelei is in trouble, and to alert everybody else within the mansion. 9, by the way. Swinging the front door to the mansion open, you see something is definitely wrong. 10. Where is it? 11.
Why do you keep counting?
Because
it
I keep
keeps
dropping
going up.
these.
Has anybody
It
noticed
goes
that?
up by one.
It goes
You
up by
dropped
one.
it on a 6, you dropped it on a 6 like 45 minutes ago, and every time since, it's been the next number up.
Mhm.
I swear to God, go back and watch the pod. You will count 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been. Did you drop it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's counting every time he drops the rings.
That's 12.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he was
Yeah, it's
saying
every time he
I
drops
thought
the
he was
rings.
dropping dice. I was like, what?
No.
That's what
No, he's
yeah.
dropping the rings because he said
Okay, that
I'm not
makes
gonna
more
drop
sense.
them this time.
And immediately
That makes
dropped him.
more sense.
I can't help it, man. They're fun. They help me
Yeah,
concentrate.
It's fine. It's
Um,
fine.
Walking out of the door of the mansion, you immediately look up and see a shimmer roll across the sky. And looking down the roads, you see mechanical beings begin walking down.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Lorelai,
Mm-hmm.
you hear the voice behind you of Evie.
Mm-hmm.
Lorelai, we don't have much time. The Vex are attacking.
It's not done. It's not done. I need more time.
I will buy you as much time as I can. You
Finn,
see
listen, shift.
as Vex begin to appear around you. Shit. And we're not going to have time for this combat encounter. So this is where we're going to leave off tonight's session.
Oh
We
no!
get to start next week with combat. Oh boy.
Oh no!
And this is going to be a long one because the party is separated.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be rough, bud.
Yo.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Man.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
like-
Oh girl.
Shit.
Well,
Man, I don't want to wait till next week.
What's too damn bad?
What is too damn bad? Hi Torch,
Torch, how it
how's it
goes?
going? Oh, you caught the last 5 minutes.
Be like that.
Go
Just
back,
needed the
go back and watch
tree,
the VOD. Listen to the
Yeah,
listen to the podcast.
All right. Chat, thank you very much for watching. When we come back, the party is going to be in the midst of combat. So that'll be fun.
I am very not okay.
I am very not okay.
It's gonna be a good time.
Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit follow, turn on notifications, follow me on social media. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Come join our
Don't be
Discord.
fooled. It's all him. It's all him.
Oh, you know what's fun, Hugo? You also have 4 points of exhaustion.
No.
Get fucked, nerd.
Wait, not. Why?
Get fucked, nerd.
Because of all the damage that you suffered and the exhaustion.
God said so.
You're
It-
tied to him.
Yeah, I know, but he only takes the damage when I go down.
But I
God
didn't
said
take
so.
damage. I took.
But
God,
but that
that's
you're
so-
you're retconning your old rule over there, Mister.
I was not actually involved in this part of the discussion. This is just what he's throwing down.
Okay, makes
So if he says it, he says it. He's got.
And he's gonna die along the way. That's not. He has so few hit points.
I only have 3 hit points.
3? I thought you long rested.
He's also moving in. If he's got the
We
4
also
points of
didn't-
exhaustion, we'll just
We
catch up.
also
to
didn't.
him.
Yeah.
Did we finish the long rest? That's the problem.
You know what? Good point. You didn't. All right, never mind. No exhaustion for you.
I was about to say, hang on. We didn't finish. This is the middle of the night. They didn't get the 8 hours of sleep. I hadn't gone to bed yet.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Wait,
no point.
so does
No
that mean
exhaustion for you.
Wait, no, wait, hold on. Exhaustion can still happen regardless if you don't get sleep.
Yeah.
All right, 1 point then.
And 10 points.
10 points
10
dead.
points to Gryffindor.
Make it 5, 4, 3. Take it or leave.
Take it or leave. You want 5 points of exhaustion? That's reduced
No,
speed to 0.
No.
I'll,
No.
I'll take the 4.
I'll
I'll
take
take
the
0.
4. It's
I'll
fine.
take 6.
I'll split the difference and
No.
give you 2. At least you won't have half as many hit points as you do now. But your speed is half.
Fine. This
Our
is
toast dice are more along
acceptable.
the way, just became yours.
All right. Anyways, thank you, chat. Good night.
Good night, chat.